Well, in terms of the GRIFFIN study, this is a randomized phase II trial in which we're presenting not only at this meeting an update on the randomized phase II portion of the study, but we're also presenting data from our safety run-in, which was the first part of the study with long-term follow-up and outcome. My colleague Peter Voorhees is presenting that piece, and my colleague Jonathan Kaufman is presenting an update of the randomized phase II part. Just to remind people, this was a study where we administered RVd plus Daratumumab, then mobilized stem cells, and carried out transplantation, followed then by further Lenalidomide and Daratumumab for the patients receiving Daratumumab, whether that be in the safety run-in or one arm of the phase II. The other arm of the phase II received RVd and transplant, followed by RVd and then R alone. And we're very pleased to see that in the randomized phase II, there is clear benefit to the addition of Daratumumab to the RVd platform, and it's quite striking. And it really is particularly important in this presentation from Jonathan. It's an oral session where he shows the impact of RD on long-term outcome, recognizing that the follow-up's ongoing and we're still relatively early in the study overall, but we're very pleased with these results. And the most important surrogate of benefit is in the MRD testing, where we show that with lenalidomide and Daratumumab compared to lenalidomide alone, the MRD rate dramatically improves in favor of the doublet versus the single drug post-transplantation in both arms. And what's really interesting is that that benefit is really quite substantial. So it raises the question, as we now introduce quadruplets into the upfront space, that, you know, with 4 drugs, you're seeing really dramatic results with a, you know, proteasome inhibitor, an IMiD, a steroid, and an antibody. And of course, the sort of million-dollar question becomes, how much does transplants add? I mean, is it really making that big a difference now in the face of a quadruplet? And that, of course, remains a very important question.